Taurus. Do images of stubborn, slow, slightly heavy personalities immediately come to mind? Steady as a rock, taking their time like elephants. Have you ever wondered why they are perceived that way? Why, despite their depth, Tauruses seem odd. Maybe it's because this zodiac sign hides a whole ocean of emotions, thoughts, and personal experiences behind its outer stability. Many people think that Tauruses are just stubborn and slow creatures who don't even try to change. But, it's just an appearance. The surface. And yes, they are indeed stubborn. But is that always a bad thing? Isn't it an expression of their dependability, willpower, and willingness to fight? They are slow, but that means they appreciate every moment. And in this rhythm there is no hurry, no fuss. They realize the value of every second of their lives. Their actions are deliberate, measured, confident. Do not rush to conclusions. Taurus are not just banal stereotypes, they are people with deep souls, incomprehensible to many. Each of them is a whole world. A world with room for both stability and surprises. A world worth exploring. 1. Myth: Tauruses are too stubborn. The reason why this isn't true. Yes, Tauruses are indeed stubborn. But it's not a weakness at all, as many people think. Their stubbornness is not just an unwillingness to listen to others, but an expression of deep resilience and loyalty. They don't tend to change their minds over nothing. When Tauruses choose a path, they follow it with confidence, knowing that this is what leads to success. This makes them incredibly trustworthy partners and friends. Their word can be relied upon. Examples. Tauruses are not ones to back down from their chosen goal, even if the path proves to be thorny. They can work long and hard on a project, despite the difficulties, which eventually leads them to success. Such people are not afraid of sacrifices to achieve their goal. And it is this quality that makes them valuable in all spheres of life. 2. Myth: Tauruses are only pragmatists who are not interested in emotions. The reason why this is not true. No, Tauruses are not devoid of feelings at all. They are lively, sensual individuals who perceive the world acutely and vividly. Connection with nature, love for the earth, all this creates in them the ability to experience life not only through the prism of logic, but also through emotions. They may be pragmatic, but this does not exclude sincerity in feelings. Their emotions are not noisy at every turn, but they are deep. Taurus can admire the sunset, experience every moment of life, whether it is a walk in the woods or an evening in the circle of loved ones. Art, nature, relationships, they express their feelings through these channels, finding in them a source of inspiration and harmony. 3. Myth: Tauruses are fixated on money and material things. The reason why this is not true. Yes, Tauruses love comfort, but their fixation on material things has nothing to do with greed. It's just their way of creating a stable and secure environment for themselves and their loved ones. Material possessions are not an end for them, but a means to secure their lives and the lives of those around them. The pursuit of material well-being helps Taurus build confident, stable relationships and create a strong foundation for the future. For Taurus is important not only success, but also confidence in the future, so that in life there was always harmony and tranquility. 4. Myth: Taurus are lazy and slow-moving. The reason why this is not true. Tauruses are not slow, but cautious. They prefer to take their time because they know that if you hurry, you make people laugh. Their calmness and calculation allows them to avoid many mistakes that others, in their impulse, can make. Slowness: Taurus, this is not a shortcoming, but a conscious strategy. When they make a decision, it is carefully thought out. And this allows them to waste no time in correcting hasty steps. They don't run after fashion trends, but when they do act, their success is based on stability and clarity. 5. Myth: Taurus don't like change. Reason why this isn't true. Tauruses are not afraid of change, they just prefer to adapt to it gradually rather than rushing into uncertainty. This sign values stability, but that doesn't mean they are incapable of change. On the contrary, they know how to find a balance between stability and flexibility. Taurus may not like abrupt changes, but they are ready for a smooth transformation. They are not afraid to change, but they do it consciously and confidently so as not to lose touch with what is important to them. 6. Myth: Tauruses don't know how to rest. The reason why this isn't true. Tauruses love vacations, but vacations for them are more than just a change of scenery. It's about creating harmony and tranquility in their space. For them, rest is coziness, silence, and the opportunity to enjoy real moments. They can spend the whole day in the shade of a tree, listening to nature, or in the circle of loved ones, enjoying every minute. There is no noise and fuss in their vacation, only harmony and peace. Taurus know that real rest is an opportunity to regain strength and find inner balance. 7. Myth: Tauruses are too self-absorbed. Reason why this isn't true. Taurus may seem withdrawn, but that doesn't mean they are selfish. On the contrary, they genuinely care about their loved ones. Their love and devotion are shown not in words, but in actions. Taurus do not need constant confirmations of their feelings, they express care through practical actions. Forgetting everything, they can spend time with friends, help the family, create comfort and coziness for those they love. Their affection is expressed in actions, not in loud statements. 8. Myth: Tauruses are incapable of quick decision-making. Reason why this is not true. Tauruses think through every decision, and yes, they may spend more time making choices, but that doesn't mean they can't act quickly when needed. On the contrary, their decision-making ability is based on careful analysis of the situation. They avoid impulsive actions because they know, the best choice is the one made after deep thought. When Tauruses decide, they act with confidence. Example: in business or personal life, they make moves only after gathering all the information, and this always leads them to success. 9. Myth: Tauruses are not interested in spirituality. Reason why this isn't true. Taurus may seem too earthy, but their connection with nature opens them up to spiritual pursuits. They seek harmony not only in material things, but also in spiritual things. Taurus may not follow spiritual teachings, but their deepest connection to the earth allows them to seek the meaning of life and find it in simple things, in silence, in the natural world, in the feeling of the moment. Their spirituality is not always obvious, but it is there. It is a deep and sincere connection to what surrounds them. 10. Myth: Tauruses don't know how to take initiative. The reason why this isn't true. Tauruses don't run ahead, they walk confidently. When they need to take initiative, they do so with clarity and calculation. Their approach to leadership is not a chaotic impulse, but a thoughtful and steady plan. They are not afraid to take responsibility, but only do so if they are confident in their abilities. This makes them outstanding leaders, their decisions are well thought out and their actions are always justified. Whether it's business, career or personal life, Tauruses know how to take initiative and achieve success. Recommendations for Taurus. Don't be afraid to be flexible. Sometimes you may want to take change a little easier. Recognizing that change can be beneficial won't make you less stable. On the contrary, it will open up new opportunities for growth and development. Even the most confident people must be willing to adapt. After all, flexibility doesn't mean losing your stability, it just helps you overcome life's challenges faster. Don't limit yourself to familiar comfort. You have a unique ability to create coziness and harmony in any place, but sometimes it pays to step outside your comfort zone. New experiences, traveling, new hobbies, this will not only broaden your horizons, but also add fresh emotions to your life. Sometimes it's worth taking risks to feel sparks of brightness and inspiration in your life. Allow yourself to relax on a new level. Taurus, you're great at creating cozy retreats, but remember, true relaxation isn't just about physical relaxation. Give yourself permission to rest from thoughts, worries, and plans. Spend time in complete silence, without expectations or obligations. Engage in something creative that brings you joy, whether it's painting, music, or simply observing nature. Don't be afraid to share your feelings. You often express your care through actions, but sometimes it's worth talking about what's on your heart. Not everyone understands your love if it's not voiced. Allow yourself to be more open in your relationships. Easy, sincere words can strengthen your bond with your loved ones. This doesn't mean you have to stop being yourself, just be willing to show your softer side. Use your resilience to accomplish big goals. Your tenacity and willingness to follow through is your greatest asset. Don't let doubts and outside opinions distract you from your goals. You have the strength to overcome any obstacles. If something seems difficult, remember that every step forward is another step toward success. Give yourself time to make decisions. Take the time to make decisions under pressure. Your intuition and inner compass will always tell you the right path if you give yourself enough time to think. When you're confident in your choices, Taurus, you're not only heading for success, you're moving with confidence that your path will lead to the right goal. Develop your spirituality. Even if you don't follow religious teachings, that doesn't mean you shouldn't seek depth in your life. Feel connected to nature, meditate, or simply enjoy moments of peace and quiet. Your spiritual energy can be the source of strength that will help you not only in personal matters, but also in your relationships with others. Allow yourself to take risks in love. In relationships, you often want to be sure of your partner, which is your strength. But sometimes taking risks in love can lead to the brightest and deepest connections. Don't be afraid to open up. Love is as much about stability as it is about feeling excitement and the unexpected. Allow yourself to be vulnerable, and you'll be surprised how much it can enrich your relationship. Be ready for new ideas and experiments in your work. Your practicality and calculating nature are great qualities for a successful career, but sometimes it's worth trying something new, even if it doesn't immediately seem logical. Your ability to be a reliable and stable partner allows you to experiment within safe boundaries without losing your confidence. Listen to your body. Taurus, you intuitively sense what's important for your comfort, but don't forget to listen to your body as well. Sometimes it can tell you that it's time to take a break or change your regimen. The right balance between work, rest and personal life is the key to your happiness. Taurus is not just a sign that values stability. It's a sign that has an entire universe hidden within it. A universe filled with depth, emotion, a desire for harmony and inner strength. Their strangeness, as it may seem to us at first glance, is actually a reflection of the multilayered nature of their personality. We are used to judging by the external, and often fail to see what is hidden deeper. Tauruses are not someone who can be easily understood. They defy easy categorizations and labels. Their stubbornness is not stubbornness, but an expression of dependability. Their slowness is not laziness, but a way of being sure of every step. Their attention to material things is not greed, but a concern for the future. It is behind these stereotypes that the uniqueness and strength of Taurus is hidden. To understand them, you need to look not only at external manifestations, but also look into their inner world. A world where stability and change, emotions and rationality, everything is intertwined in harmony. It's time to stop limiting Taurus' superficial stamps. It's time to look deeper, because they are multifaceted and complex. Understanding them is not just an opportunity to learn something new about people, it's a chance to open new horizons for yourself as well. Tauruses deserve to be perceived in their entirety, without limitations or preconceived notions. Don't miss the chance to understand Tauruses. Solve their riddles, open their worlds. And perhaps you will discover not only their power, but also the power of your own perception.